Hey guys, Crystal here, picking up right where we left off last time. We're about to finish building our buildings. We're exploring some new places, sending our scouts to grab more engineers. I know this is kind of a little bit of an exploit, but if you dismantle this outpost and re-enable it, it starts sending another thing back, and I don't really care if that's considered an exploit. It's still in the game. I'm still gonna use it. So, all right, we got the kid out of the fire, and we got lighter scout sleds. Let's keep up our research. We do want to get the hunting tactics before we start making hunters' huts, because if that finishes researching while there are hunters hunting, they immediately come home and you don't get any food for them. So you want to have that done before you send them out. So let's go ahead and piss people off some more. Extended shift it is. Alright, unfortunately anybody that we assign to work right now isn't going to be able to do any work tonight because they're immediately going to go start building. But you know what, that's okay. I want them to finish those houses before night falls. Alright, that one's done. This one's almost done. What do we got? Alright, we're going to keep working our way over. We got another sick engineer, do we? Why does it show somebody sick in here when there's nobody sick in here? In treatment. There we go. Alright. So we're doing pretty good. We got rid of that big building, which was very important because it gets in the way very easily. So that's why we wasted a lot of that wood and steel on these gathering posts, so we could clear that a lot quicker. Because you really need to clear that out if you want to have space to do stuff. So, see, this one is going to take a little while. This one's going to take a little while. Put some kids in there. Going to pause again. Going to hold Alt. Keep circling around the map. We're doing pretty good with clearing stuff out, so... Now I want to adjust the stockpile a little bit here. We're going to bring this road out far. Let's see, what do we got? One, two, we'll have a road there and we'll have a road here, so we'll bring that around there. Bring this road out to here. Alright. We'll delete some roads after we build some new ones. You got to be very, very careful with how you place things, because it can get a little bit nasty if you delete the wrong road. It'll block off all the buildings out here, and everything will stop working. So, alright, Dreadnought. As we climb over the edge of the snow-covered plateau, we feel blah, 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 blah. That is a beautiful ship, don't you think? I'll let you guys read that if you want. Just go ahead and pause the video. This is going to be the ship that plays a pivotal role in the story of this scenario. So let's go ahead and steal the loot and abandon it. That is, of course, how we treat major plot devices, is it not? Alright, let's keep building houses. We gotta remember that we have 40 spare, so... Now, how much do we have in these things? I hate trying to click on these. 26. Don't need it quite yet. Pause again. There's a lot of pausing in this. If you don't like pausing, don't play this scenario. Because it is just... yeah. As soon as all that stuff is done dismantling, I'm going to go ahead and pause. I'm going to remove this road. Can we remove this road? Yes, but we also need to add a road here. How much is left on this guy? Only 8. This is covering that, this is covering that, this is covering that. That's good. So, first thing I want to point out is building next to the stockpile here in the stockpile district. It is a larger angle of degree, the stockpile that is, than it is in any of the other scenarios. So buildings get stretched out, and you do not get optimized building size. You get stretched out building sizes, which is the opposite of what we want. Instead of getting 2 here, I want 3 here. With 3, I can do a lot more stuff, so let's go ahead and make that accessible. And for now, I'm going to connect that up. Don't need to quite yet, but we are going to. We will clean up these roads a little bit later, not quite yet. Alright, so it looks like we have enough houses for everybody. Yeah, I think we're good. We've got about 375 food, which is gonna run out pretty fast, unfortunately. But it is what it is, so. Now, we want to get rid of those engineers and put them over here. Get rid of those engineers, put them over here. Get rid of those engineers and put them over here. We're gonna get rid of those engineers and put them over here. And we're gonna get rid of those engineers and put them over here. Very good. Don't think we'll need more than 25 places for people, so I'm going to go ahead and delete these and hope I'm not going to get more sick people, so we very well could get more sick people. If we do, well, I just made a big mistake then, so. Well, I do have another medical post out here and over here, so we've got what? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So yeah, we're still good for a little bit. Steel Bridge. We're going to leave the automaton on duty for now. We'll come get him a little bit later, but I want him on duty right now. That gives us access to this iron... it's called the iron deposit as an outpost, and we want that for a little bit later once we get our coal situation taken care of, because oh my god, you run out of steel so quick here. So We need this to be empty, like ASAP. In due time. In due time. All right. Do I have room for more? Not really. Bugger. Okay. We'll delete some of the buildings once we, holy crap, 38 sick people. Well, that's just... Shiznizzle. I made a mistake. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I made a mistake. Let's go ahead and... Why did I do that? That was stupid. Let's go ahead and remake a couple medical posts. And we want roads here. They'll be good to go by the time morning starts. Oh my goodness. Nothing there, I know. You know what? Let's just... How many engineers do we have? 5, 10, 15. Let's just make 3. Just get everybody in there. This is... What do we got? 10 hours. 23 hours. Going to treatment. Yeah. So yeah, even on easy, you get a lot of sick people very quickly. It can be very overwhelming. Just do your best. But try to keep the sick people treated. If they're not treated, you got a problem. So let's go ahead and fast forward a tiny bit. And the game goes back into normal speed at 5 o'clock, so I got about half a second of fast forwarding there. Yay me. We're going to go ahead and turn on extended shift for this, 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 this. Discontent is a resource and we are spending it right now. Do I have any more gathering posts anywhere? If you hover your mouse over a building, it will highlight all buildings of that type. So we've got one here, one here, we've got one here, and we've got one here. Good, all gathering posts are on... Do I want one? Here's the question. Yeah, those are 25ers. What do we got here? 26, 26. We'll wait till this is cleared and see how it is. Do I want people in there? Just thinking to myself the best course of action here. Okay, this one will be cleared and we can put a gathering post there. That one will be fine, that one will be fine. So we need this one and this one mainly, so. Now what would happen if I put one there? How are these guys doing? 36, 36. You know what? Of course I can't fit something in there now. Look at that. I could fit it in before, but I can't fit it in now. That's dumb. So we're going to play with roads a little bit here. I'll probably fast forward through this part if I don't get it right away. We're going to manually right there. No. Son of a gun. One more try. I won't fast forward through this, I'll just... I hate my life. Oh well. Let's cancel this one. And we'll put you in there. Good enough. Don't you love that building adjustment? The new building mechanics, they got smarter, but they did not get more efficient, so... Alright, what do we got here? Iron deposit. Let's get some steel. Good to know. Cracked ice. Alright, keep going, guys. We want to get our sick people treated as quick as possible. Okay, so all the sick people are being treated. We've got people in all of these ruins. We're gonna need 10 for over here. Okay. Doing pretty good so far, I think. Now that everybody's going to work, I'm going to go ahead and pause, and we're going to adjust the next level. This is going to piss some people off, but it's okay. Move. How we doing here? Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. So a lot of what we're doing here is just making sure that everything is nice and tidy. because the road situation in this map is a total disaster. I mean, it's just ugly. I mean, look at that crap. So, anyway, the reason I connected this road here earlier was so I could disconnect this and not cause any issues. So, I'm going to go ahead and do that. And this should be almost done. Good. So we're going to delete this workshop. Good. Now I can delete this part. Delete this part. We want to make sure that the stockpile road is extended properly. And now we're going to make our 4 workshops in the proper place, which I prefer to be right here. Make sure they're all set to extended shifts. And that looks good. And it looks like we still got a gathering post here, so I can't do much more with that, but I am going to road up the middle here, and let's let people do their thing now. There's a gathering post, we'll fill it up. That gathering post, dismiss the 4 sick people. Put healthy people in there. Did I seriously forget? I seriously forgot. Guys, yell at me. This is dumb. Alright, hunting tactics is researched. Let's go ahead and fuzzle our way down to advanced steel. How did I forget that? You know what? Let's just... It's early enough in the morning. We can upgrade that. How did I forget that when I specifically said not to? Okay, that one's done. I'm sorry. I must be just really tired or something. Ooh, we got a lot of people free now. They're all building, which is why I haven't reassigned them yet. Alright, that one can be reassigned. What do we got here? 22. You know what? Let's go ahead and put these guys on super shifts so they get that out of there a little bit quicker. And we're going to go ahead and finish up the ruins. So let's go ahead and put all of our kids to work because kids, am I right? We'll put this guy here. Alright, I do believe that is every single ruin. Let's just do a quick glance through our city and verify that that is all of our ruins. Put that on steel. Am I missing any zeros, guys? I don't think so. No gatherable resources. Any zeros. And of course I didn't fill this one up. No wonder that one was taking longer. Okay, I think that's all of them, so we should be good. Alright, let's go ahead and readjust our what is this? Okay, I can't do anything with that quite yet, but I am going to put this guy on extended. I'm going to go ahead and take the resources there.
Listen, everyone. You know the sign.
Can't do anything with that yet. Alright, that one has been destroyed. We'll go ahead and remove all this. Feels like the first part of this game is just a crap load of construction work. But you know what? That's okay. Now for this next part, you got to do a little bit of shrinking. We're going to go and build our road all the way back. We can get rid of this steam hub. We can get rid of this steam hub. We can actually get rid of all of our steam hubs right now. Don't need them. I want my coal. We do have a lot of sick people though, so I need to get on that housing stuff. Come on, finish this one. That one's done. Alright, Steam Steelworks. That one's done. Gonna make a road up here, out here, and another road right below it, because you'll see why later. Ah, shite. That's what you gotta be careful of. But you know what? It's okay. We got people working on the roads right now, so... Alright, as soon as this guy gets to the cracked ice, we're going to do something that you should never, ever, 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 ever do. What? Alright. I am going to make sure we've got coal incoming. We've got at least 4 hours before anything. I'm going to dismantle my beacon. Can't see out on the Frostlands anymore, which is a big problem if you don't rebuild it very, very quickly. And now that we have a bunch of surplus people, we can start getting rid of ones with sick people. Holy sheepers. There we go. Oh my goodness. Alright, things are starting to look a lot better now. I don't want to build anything until the beacon is dismantled, because building takes priority over dismantling, and I don't want them to, yeah. So, first things first, I'm going to put that workshop a half step back, and then the beacon will fit right there. You can delete the workshop, fit another workshop in there, because I definitely want 5. I'm going to put a care house there. I'm going to put a cookhouse there. And I'm going to move the care house in one. And then we're going to get started on doing some more housing stuff. So, I'm going to make 2 out there. Make that many out there. We're going to make that many out there. And we're going to make that many out there. Okay. Now, dismantle, 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 dismantle. Sorry, folks. You're gonna be homeless tonight. I do not want people living in most of these, so... Make sure that's connected over there. It is. Okay, good. That's connected back there through that. Yeah, okay, we can disconnect this just fine. Okay, good. Whew, that scared me for a second. Can delete up to here. Actually, we can delete up to here. Oh, look at that. This road right here tricked me. It wasn't as close as I thought it was, so let's just go ahead and get rid of this crap. And I'm going to get rid of more crap, and more crap, and more crap. And... how's this guy doing? No sick people, so we're doing good there. Alright. Now for the fun part. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Let's make sure there's a road out here that that road goes over here. So that road is all the way connected, so we can actually get rid of most of this stuff. So I think we're looking good here. Okay, let's go. That gathering post will start up the advanced steelworks. Well, that tent might as well be destroyed, since there's no road to it. I think just starting to look a little bit better. Alright, beacon is back up before the scouts got to their location, so we did that just in time. It could have been very bad. Alright.
Gather your tools. The shift is ending.
Go away. Go away. Go away. I really don't care if you're homeless right now. This mess is just too much of a mess for me, and I don't want to deal with it, so... Go ahead and go to the lone boulder. And... we can clean up this part now. Alright, we have officially cleaned up a good chunk of good chunk of Winterhome, so we now have enough space to start working on the next row of houses, and we're gonna make everything look nice and tidy. Go. What I'm doing here is making the smallest size possible space for my house of prayers to fit right in here for later. And now what I'm doing is I'm marking out the very middle of each district in order to get perfect steam hub placement, because steam hubs are far more efficient than the generator range. We're going to go ahead and turn the range down to 1. Now we'll leave it up to 2 until we're done with this. So once we've got the steam hubs in, we can remove those roads, we can remove those roads, and those roads, and we can bring this road around here. We want a little bit of a throughput road in the middle section. good on that side. Let's do this side now. We want a border wall, which is already made. I want one tent on that side. This side can be a little bit finicky. Sometimes this trick doesn't always work here on this side, but we'll see. It looks like it's gonna work this time. You do this as much as I have, you can actually see when something is the smallest size possible, so. Boom, boom. Let's go ahead and make our middle roads for the steam hubs. Let's go ahead and place our steam hubs. Remove all these extra roads. The less roads you have, the less you'll have to deal with later. Alright, make a little throughput on the middle. Alright, that was the hard part. The rest of them are just 5s and 6s, so let's go ahead and remove this middle tent just so I can snap to the road here. What do we got? 180 homeless people? Holy but cheapers. Let's do the same thing over on this side. And bring that over there. Bring that over there. And we will do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Coming over to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We are leaving room for fighting arenas in this middle section on the row of 6, or sorry, on the row of 5. And we can't do anything with that side over there quite yet, so we're going to go over here. I don't want the far corners because those don't get hit by the steam hubs. Just going to do those 4. And then those 4. And yeah, I can go ahead and remove all these houses now. Should be more than enough for everybody. Nobody will be out in the cold anymore. Do we have enough room for anybody else over here? We will once we delete all this crap. Alright, so yeah, that should do it for the remodeling. Let's go ahead and fast forward through some of this. Storm shelter. So we have another dilemma here. Basically what happens here is if you leave them in the shelter, then at the very end of the game you get a bonus little event that doesn't affect gameplay but is nice flavor text. I don't really think that well, do I want to or do I don't? We'll leave that decision until the next video, so that's the end of part 2. Y'all take care, and we'll see if I send the explorers back to the city. See y'all then. Bye-bye.